My child, stop right now and listen to me. I have been waiting for you. Not just for a minute, not just for a day, but for so long. This is not a mistake that you are seeing it now. You didn't just happen to end up here. I helped you. I drew you. I planned this moment for a long time before you knew you needed it. Do not scroll away. Don't look away from this. Open this and make me happy. I'm asking you nicely, but I need you to answer right away. Do it right now. I'm talking to you as the one who made you and loved you before you knew my name. Things never go wrong in my kingdom. I don't let anything slip through my hands. The very fact that you are reading these words right now is significant. I had this planned. I put this together. I was waiting for this moment when your heart would be calm enough to hear me. It may seem like this happened by chance, but I assure you that it was meant to be this way. I've seen you go through days full of noise and fuss for a long time now. I've seen you carry weights that you were never meant to do by yourself. I've seen you smile in public while inside you're sad. I could hear your sighs. I felt the pain in your heart when you thought I might be nearby. As close as your breath and your thoughts, I was always there. But I've been waiting for you to fully open the door. What I mean when I say open it, my child, is something inside of you. It has to do with your heart. You've kept a part of yourself closed off. It's not because you don't love me, but because you're scared, afraid of being let down again, not wanting to give up control. Worried that you will lose something important if you give me everything. I know what you're scared of. I can see it well, but I don't want to take anything from you. I want to give you something. This moment has been on my mind for a long time. I've been waiting for you to stop, listen, and stop running away from the love that could heal you. Do you know how much it means to me when you choose to look at me? When you whisper my name, not because you always do it, but because you're hungry. When you lean in, heaven is happy. You've looked for peace in many places. You tried to make noise in the quiet. You have tried to do things to ease the pain. However, the world is not meant to fill the void you feel. It's supposed to be filled by me. In light of this, I ask you now, open it up. Let your heart open. Put up your defenses. Open up the parts you've been hiding from yourself. Don't keep me waiting. Yes, my beloved. Not because I'm impatient, but because I know what you're missing out on if you wait. Each day you wait is another day you carry weight. I'm ready to lift. Every moment you hold back is a moment you miss out on the fullness I planned for you. I'm not mad at you. I am not let down by you. I want you so badly. There's a difference. I don't close my heart when you're having a hard time. It stays open. When you doubt, my love doesn't fade. It stays the same. But I want to be close. Truth is what I want. It's enough for me if you just say, here I am. As soon as you let me into your whole heart, healing starts right away. Not all the time loudly. Not all the time dramatically, but often deeply. Chains that have been around your thoughts start to come loose. You start to heal old wounds that you have ignored. The shame you've been carrying around slowly starts to fade. Now is the time for me to do it. It wasn't because I forgot about you that there was a delay. It was because I was getting ready for both you and the blessing. I don't rush things that are holy. I don't open doors for you before you're ready to walk through them. But now something inside you is ready. This is why these words don't feel the same. That's why your chest feels tight. This is why you think this is about you. Don't ignore how you feel. That's my spirit pulling you tighter. Listen for my voice. This is your moment. I asked for time. I've been kind, but now I'm calling you out loud. Open it up. Let me know more. Let me straighten up what's been a mess. Let me fix what's wrong with you. Let me bring back what you thought was lost. You might not know this, but when you answer me, it makes my heart happy. I'm not cold or far away. I'm relational. I love you so much. When you trust me, I smile. I'm happy when you pick me. It's not about rules that you have to follow. It has to do with relationships. It's about getting close. It's about getting love back. You are seeing this now because the time has come. Let's not wait any longer. You've had to wait long enough. You can see the door. It's in your heart. Do not close this. Don't leave. Stop putting off things that could start right now. Say something like, "Father, you carried my burdens." If he grabbed something you couldn't stand, open it, my child, and see what happens next. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. Pay close attention and listen slowly now. This is not a coincidence. You're not here by accident. It's not like you just happened to scroll or click at the right time by accident. I'm not a God of coincidences. When it comes to timing, I am God. I am in charge of every second that exists. I keep a close eye on everything that happens. And right now, the moment you are living in, I planned it for you long before you knew you would need it. You might think that life is just a bunch of random events. You might think that you found this message by accident or because you were bored. There is no chance in my kingdom, though. I tell you the truth. Nothing moves in a random direction. Nothing shows up by accident. I show people how to walk even when they can't see my hand. People feel moved even when they don't know my voice. I open my eyes just at the right time for them to see. I knew you would be here before the day even started. I had already lined it up before this hour hit. I saw how much weight you were going. I could see the doubts growing in your mind. I saw the private thoughts you didn't tell anyone. And I replied, now is the moment. Not yesterday, not next week. The timing of God is neither fast nor slow. It's right on. It is exact. It happens at the perfect point where my purpose and your readiness meet. There were times in the past when you weren't ready to hear what I have to say. Your heart was elsewhere. Your spirit was too strong. It was too much in your mind. But now you feel softer inside. You are being heard by something inside you. That's not a mistake. That is lining up. You've asked me to be clear. You asked me to point you in the right direction. You asked me to let you know that I'm close. And I answer you in times like these. I don't always roar from the sky. I often whisper through everyday things. But when my spirit moves, everything is holy, even the everyday. In my kingdom, nothing happens just because. The people you meet are chosen for you. The doors that shut are not careless. The delays you're having are not a mistake. The nudges you feel are not in your head. I arrange things that you can't see. I connect events in ways that your mind could never fully understand. I see the whole picture while you only see parts of it. I see the whole design while you only see pieces. This is where you were meant to be. I gently led your steps. You might have felt a pull. You might have felt a pause. It's possible that something told you to stop instead of going on. That was me. I don't force. I invite. I make art. I lead in a quiet but clear way. And you replied, that answer is important. Heaven planned this very moment. Do you know what that means? It means there is movement beyond what you can see. There's order. God plans things ahead of time. The angels that help me don't just move around. They move because I tell them to. Changes in your life don't happen by chance. They move when I tell them to. And now is the time that was planned. You might feel little. You might think that your life is just one of billions. But I can see you clearly. People know who you are. Your name is known to me. I know about your past. I understand your worries. I know what you want. I also know the best time to talk to you because I know you well. It would feel empty if this were just a coincidence. But this doesn't feel the same, does it? Something is moving. It feels like this is about someone else. That's because it is. You are the one I am talking to. I'm purposely getting in the way of your routine. I'm working hard to be heard above the noise. You need to really understand this truth. I don't miss God's appointments. Setting up a moment has weight to it. When I align my timing, it has a purpose. This is not a joke. It's not light. This is holy. I tried to get your attention before, but you weren't ready. It's not that you were bad. Not because you didn't love me, but because you were thinking about something else. Your heart was closed and your trust was broken. Now though, you're ready to pay more attention. That's why this time has come. Protection is another word for divine timing. You asked for things earlier that I wouldn't let you have. You thought I wasn't talking. You thought I was far away, but I was really just keeping you safe from a lot of things you weren't ready to handle. If I had answered some prayers right away, you would have stepped into something heavy that would have crushed you. I waited. During the wait I made you. It's now time for you to come here. That's not a mistake. This is on purpose. This is set up. This is lined up, my child. When heaven sets up a time, it means that something is about to change. It might start inside you before it shows up in the world, but it will start. This second is an opening, a crossing, a quiet but strong turn. Don't brush it off as small. Some of the biggest changes in your life happen in the most quiet ways. They start out with yes. They start with a soft give up. At first, they say they're willing to stay and listen instead of leaving right away. You are reading this right now because I asked you to take a holy pause. I've slowed you down. I stopped you from scrolling. I have opened up space in your mind. That space isn't there by accident. This is holy. There is no chance in my kingdom. Not right now. Not this message and not you. This is the exact moment that heaven planned for me to talk to you clearly. I want to deeply move in you as you move forward. I want to lead you well. Come stay with me. Do not think this is a matter of chance. Take it as a call. This isn't a mistake. This is just the right time. Right now, my child, I need you to hear my heart. You've been on my mind. Not waiting in a bad mood. Not having to wait and be let down. But waiting with an empty heart, with love that has never faded, weakened, or turned away. They wait. I saw you go about your days carrying heavy loads, chasing after duties, and trying to make it through what felt heavy. During the whole time, I stood close and whispered in your ear, hoping you would turn your full face toward me. I want to do something more with you. It's not a simple link, not a quick prayer said while walking, not a vague acknowledgement. I want to be close. I want you to take your time and sit down with me. You need to be honest with me and stop acting like you're stronger than you are. I want you to let me into the locked parts of your heart. You might not know how much I value relationships. I don't expect you to be perfect. There's no need to be perfect performance. I would like you to be here. I want you to trust me. I want you to be honest with me. What you know about me is not the same as walking closely with me. And I've been looking forward to being close. There were times when you felt like we were far apart. There were times when you prayed and there was silence. There were times when you wondered if I was nearby. However, my child, the space you felt wasn't because I moved away. I'm not taking away my love. I don't take a step back in anger. I stay steady. There wasn't a gap between us because I left. Because of fear, hurt, being distracted, or being let down, you built walls around yourself. I saw the walls come together. I knew you wouldn't trust too much again after seeing how you were hurt in the past. When things went wrong in your life, I saw you pull your heart away from people and from me. It was something you did without even realizing it. You were looking out for yourself. I knew how much pain you were in, but I stayed while you built those walls. My eyes have never stopped being on you. I was there every morning when you woke up. I was there every night when you fell asleep tired. When you succeeded, I was happy. I didn't turn away when you failed. I smiled when you were happy with yourself. When you felt bad about yourself, I leaned in, not out. My love doesn't get smaller. It gets softer when you fight for it. You already know how patient I am with you. It's not that I'm weak, but that my love is strong. I'm not in a hurry. I'm not making you. I don't expect perfection right away. I'm waiting. I speak slowly. I remind people. I touch your spirit. I slowly pull you back. I give you room to come back if you want to. There were times when you didn't hear what I was saying. There were times when you wanted to pray but chose something else. When you felt I tried to get closer to you, but you didn't answer. I still didn't leave, though. I didn't say enough. I just waited for a little while longer until your heart would soften again. I don't long for you like other people do. It's clean. It stays the same. It stays true. I don't want to control you. I'd like to walk with you. I want to hear about your days, your worries, and your thoughts. Before you fall, I want to help you before you break. I want to make you feel better. I want to honor you before you forget how valuable you are, my child. The pain of being far away is real. Not because I'm mad at you, but because I know what you miss when you leave. I can feel the weight you carry when you try to do everything by yourself. I can see how loneliness sets in when you shut yourself off. When you pick noise over silence, I can tell that you're getting tired. I'm waiting for you to be quiet again. Not because I was upset, but because I was hoping you would come back. I hope that one day you'll say, I am tired of doing this alone. I hope you can open your heart all the way again. I hope you can trust that I am safe. You might be curious about why I care so much. Why I keep after you even when you drift away. Because I own you. It was on purpose that I made you. I gave you life. Before you were born, I wrote your story. My love for you won't end soon. That's not the case. It has nothing to do with how well you do. I believed in you even when you didn't. I stayed close even when you asked me why I was there. Even when you were going through cold times, I kept my heart warm for you. I loved you all the time. Not even for a second. Some nights you stayed in your room by yourself and scrolled, thought, and worried. No one seemed to notice the pain in your chest. You thought, I saw it. I saw how you tried to take your mind off of more important issues. I saw how you tried to avoid being quiet because it made you feel too much. I still waited calmly. My patience isn't a sign of weakness. It's kindness. It's grace. Love is something that won't give up. I'm not mad at you when I chase you. I'm pursuing you with love. I don't shame you into getting close. I kindly invite you. You've been making me wait for this moment so that I can be sure you hear me clearly. The time has come for your heart to slow down. Getting ready for the moment when you'll know this isn't just another message, but a real call. I don't have to deal with you. Your problems don't wear me out. I don't mind your questions. I welcome them. I'd like to welcome you. I want the real you, not the one other people see. I want to hear your truth, your confusion, your tears, and your hopes. Don't ever think that I stopped loving you while you were away. I was with you the whole time. When you picked paths that weren't best for you, I walked with you and kept you safe from more harm. I was always watching over your future. Even when you felt like you were far away from me. We can't force a relationship to happen. So, I've been waiting. It's not that I couldn't move. Mind you, you have to choose love. I let you choose for yourself because I want to be close to you. You are now here. You are hearing. You can feel something moving inside you. All of that shaking is not guilt. It's an invite. My voice says, come closer. I am still here. Is what it sounds like. My voice says, let's take a deep walk together. Now there's no need for the distance to keep going. The wait doesn't need to go on any longer. I'm ready. I've always been ready. You've been on my mind. Bright, I won't have to worry about tomorrow because he will always be loyal. Do not run away, my child. Let this be the time when we stop waiting and start walking together. Let this be the time when the distance turns into closeness. Today is the day you realize I've always been here for you, loving you, and hoping the best for you. You've been on my mind. You are now here. Listen to me, my child. Open your heart. This is not a light sentence. It's not like I only want a small emotional moment. I don't want words that are said automatically. You are being asked to give up. That which comes from love is what I invite you to do. It's not enough to just feel something when you open your heart. Being able to fully enter without any barriers, walls, or conditions is what it means. You've let me into parts of your life before. You said a prayer. You have worshipped God. You asked for help. There are still closed rooms inside you, though. Rooms full of fear. Rooms that are full of old pain. With pride. There are rooms where you can sit and think, I can handle this on my own. I can see those rooms well. I don't judge you for them, but I need to be able to get in. Giving up isn't a sign of weakness. It's trust. You don't lose control when you open your heart. You are giving power to people who are stronger than you. You're saying, I can't handle this by myself any longer. This means I trust you more than I trust my own understanding. Heaven is moved by a kind of giving up. There are no hard and fast rules for obedience. It has to do with relationships. You pay attention to someone when you really love them because you trust their heart. You do what they say. I'm not telling you to do what I say out of fear. You should do what I say because you know I want what's best for you. Every instruction I give has a reason and a goal behind it. You hold on tight to some fears. Fear of getting hurt again. To be afraid of losing what you own. Fear of going into the unknown. Fear tells you that you might be let down if you fully surrender. Yet, my child, have I not brought you this far? Have I not kept you safe more times than you know? Fear is like a guard that sounds like it will keep you safe, but really just holds you back. It's not necessary to act like you don't have fear in order to let it go. Giving it to me means that. This phrase means, I'm scared, but I trust you anyway. Fear has kept doors shut for years, but a choice opens them. Pride isn't as loud, but it's still very strong. Pride says, I'll take care of this myself. There is pride in saying, I do not need help. You don't ask because you're proud. Keeps you from admitting when you are weak or stressed. But I didn't make you to carry life by yourself. I made you so that you can walk with me. When you let your heart open, pride has to let go. Things that bother you also fill up your heart. There is noise, work, scrolling, and thoughts that never end. You are so busy during the day that there isn't much time for being still. Noise, on the other hand, can't make people feel closer. It grows when you give up. It gets stronger when you listen to my voice for a long time. To open your heart, you have to make room. To choose stillness over noise is what it means. It means picking trust over being in charge. It means you should listen to my voice instead of all the others that are trying to get your attention. You are being asked to get closer to me, not a faith on the surface. I want to walk with you through the everyday things you do. If you make a choice, I want to be there with you. I want to help you think before you start to worry. I want to be there for you when you're having doubts without making you feel bad. Being close requires being honest. No matter how hard you try, you can't hide from me. I already know where the secret spots are. I can see the fears you don't talk about. I can see the wounds you covered up for a long time. I can see the anger you say is gone. I see the hopes you're afraid to have again. I don't want to get in because I don't know what's there. I want to know because those places need healing. It's hard to remember some things because they hurt. There are times when you fail and quietly judge yourself for it. You're afraid to ask me some things because you don't want to hear the answer. Let me into those places. Your questions don't bother me. I'm not shocked by how weak you are. My shock at your problems is not new to me. The hidden places are opened up so that light can come in and heal. Light shows you the lies that have shaped the way you think. Shame that has been hidden for too long can be taken away by light. Light makes things clear where there was once confusion. You might be afraid that if you let me into your heart fully, I'm going to ask for too much. But please understand this. I'm not here to kill you. I come in to heal you. I'm not here to take away your happiness. I'm here to bring you real happiness. I'm not here to take away everything you love about you. I'm here to take away what hurts you. You have to choose every day to open your heart. It's not a one-time thing. It means telling me over and over again how you feel, what you're afraid of, and what you want. It means following through on both big and small things. It hears me whisper even when everyone else yells, "My child, you have tried being strong on your own. You've tried being on your own. You have tried to get distracted, but none of those have made you feel satisfied with your deepest desire. That desire was put there by me. It is a place that was made for me to be there. Do not be afraid of getting close to me. I am kind. I wait my turn. I move at a speed that helps you heal, not one that puts pressure on you. But I do ask that you are willing. I do ask that you be honest. Let your heart open up and let me fix what's wrong. Let me get rid of the anger before it gets worse. Let me ease your worry before it gets worse. Let me tell the truth instead of lies that have been around for too long. You have closed some doors, not because I am far away, but because I want to get in. You won't find anger there when you open them. You'll find love. You'll be at peace. You will find an answer. Give up and let freedom come to you. Let following the rules make you happy. Make getting close to people your strength. Dear one, open your heart. Allow me to enter every room. I'd like to sit with you somewhere secret. Let me fix what you tried to hide. Let me love you completely. You don't lose yourself when you open your heart. You find out who you are in me as this awakening grows inside you. Know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our COEF community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Dear child, the wait has been long. It has, I'm sure. I've seen days turn into weeks and weeks into months. As I watched you quietly keep track of time, I knew that each new morning would bring you the answer you've been looking for. Sometimes you woke up excited, but by the end of the day, you still didn't know the answers. I saw your heart beat up and down. I saw that you held on to hope even though it seemed weak. It hasn't been easy for you to wait this season. You've had disappointments that you didn't talk about much. People asked how you were doing and you smiled, but inside you were wondering how long you could stand the silence. You asked yourself if you got my promises wrong. It made you wonder if you had missed something important. You thought about whether the delay might mean denial. I love you, but the delay was never an admission of guilt. I remember the tears you shed alone when your pillow heard your silent cries at night. The times you said my name in a whisper. You spoke softly because you were too tired to say anything else. There was nothing else to say. I got you. I heard every silent prayer. Every trembling sigh was heard and understood. You thought your words were weak, but I knew what you meant. A lot of people were hurt by disappointments. The doors you thought would open didn't. Plans you worked hard to make seemed to be falling apart. How you thought people would react did not happen. You felt the weight of uncertainty pressing down on you at those times. You did your best to be strong. You tried to stay true, but sometimes you were just tired. You couldn't see what I was doing behind the scenes. So, the wait seemed long. You saw nothing. I saw things move. You saw doors that were shut. I looked for safety. You saw a lack. I was setting up alignment. There are two sides to the miracle you've been praying for. You're getting ready on one side. The other side is getting things like people, situations, timing, and supplies ready. I worked on both of them. You were getting more patient while I changed things in ways you couldn't see. I was softening hearts and opening up paths you couldn't see. While you learned to trust, while you were struggling with doubt, I was getting rid of things that were in the way and could have hurt you. More than one direction must be lined up for the miracle to happen. It's not enough for you to be ready. It's also about getting everything ready around you. The other side would not have been ready if I had answered you too soon. The timing wouldn't have been right. It would have been a weak blessing. I don't let go of fragile blessings though. I let go of fullness. I let go of what has been strengthened by careful planning. That's why the delay had to happen. During this time of waiting, you have grown. You are not the same person you were when you first prayed for this miracle. Even if you can't see it, your faith has grown stronger. Your heart has become kinder. Things that matter to you have changed. You value having me here more than you did before. You know how to be quiet when you sit with me. You now know that my love doesn't go away when I take a while to answer. Your tears did not go to waste. They took care of the seeds inside you. Seeds of kindness, seeds of being humble, plants that make people depend on me instead of the results. You lost sight of the illusions that used to distract you when you were let down. They made it clear what really matters. They taught you to look for more than just success on the surface. I wasn't just getting you ready. I was getting ready for the right time. When God times something, it's just right. It's like a tree's fruit getting ready to fall. If you pick it too early, it won't be sweet. It loses strength if it is put off for too long. But it has richness when it's ready. In that direction, your miracle is moving. Then there were forces you couldn't see that had to change. Things that had to be talked about, choices that had to be made by other people, and paths that had to meet at the right intersection. I was planning all of those details. That duty did not have to fall on you. You only had to be faithful while you waited. I know you were tired. You may have thought sometimes that I had forgotten your prayer. I won't forget, though. Requests do not get lost. I don't wipe away tears. They are with me. You thought the delay was long, but I thought it was just right. The time of God is now fully here. You can feel it. There's a small change inside you. A quiet getting ready. Being angry doesn't weigh as much as it used to. The anger you had turned into surrender. The neediness has grown into trust. That's not a mistake. That's growth. During the waiting season, you were getting ready to receive what is coming. You won't be as shocked when the miracle happens as you would have been before. It will be clear to you. You will take good care of it. You'll hold on to it out of gratitude instead of fear that you'll lose it. That maturity grew out of the wait. Don't hate the waiting any longer since the end is almost here. Respect it. It made you better. It kept you safe. It put you in line. It made you stronger than comfort ever could. It made you stronger. It makes you more clear. Because of it, you feel more stable. Sweetheart, even though the wait has been long, it has not been empty. It's been full of preparations that we haven't seen. The miracle has been shaped on both sides. The two paths are now lined up. The fullness of God's timing is coming soon. Type your word makes my soul feel better. If the Bible keeps you grounded, please share this. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. You are about to enter your divine future, but remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.